My name is Anneke van den Broek and I'm the owner and founder of Rufus Coco and the Fur Salon. So we've hired two roles with Richard Lloyd. The first one being a finance and operations manager, but the key one is actually our CFO. Well, I think the process was, quite seamless. I think the initial step was to actually get clear on what it was that we actually wanted from the talent. And I have to say they did a very good job of trying to understand who we were as people and what the culture of the business was and what really we needed in terms of that seat. Then beyond that, they went about obviously recruiting for the position. And narrowed down to a range of candidates that we were thoroughly briefed on prior to meeting, which I really appreciated because it saved me a lot of time. And from that point, I actually think to add to that, one of the things I really liked was the small video that we received. So you could actually see in 3D, almost what that person, what the candidate presented like. Beyond that was a series of interviews and reference checks, all of which was done in a very timely and professional manner. And ultimately, we found, our two candidates within about 6 weeks. Richard Lloyd has, a fantastic team of people. And one of the things I really enjoyed about the process is that when they came out to the office, which kind of seemingly is not unique to what other recruiters would do. However, the quality of the questions and the genuine interest in trying to find that puzzle piece that was the exact fit to what we needed was just something quite unique. So one of the things that I think was really terrific is that I had the opportunity to meet the candidates out at Richard Lloyd's office. And I think the great thing about that is that you're out of your own environment. The team spent time briefing me on exactly each candidate and checking in between the candidates to see how I was tracking and if I had sort of on-the-spot feedback. But it gave me, it was very convenient in a short amount of time to sort of have all my candidates sort of back to back so I could appropriately compare and contrast and then provide the feedback as I went. Yeah, the aftercare process was great, actually. And look, it is quite unique to the way that has been my experience in dealing with other headhunter, recruiter style businesses. Usually it's a phone call and usually they're checking in to see, basically if the candidate's fulfilling the role and if we're happy with the candidate and getting a lot of feedback. But I think the other thing is I could really sense that they were paying attention to what my feedback was, because then when you got a further call they were checking in on the last points that you raised the last time. So you could see that it wasn't just a cursory call, it's actually somewhere someone actually cares about whether the actual relationship between you and the candidate's working.